Poopy poo.
And yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on the weekends.
Does Pow Block work on flying enemies?
No. Because it's an earthquake.
Hey, look,
attack.
Luigi's in the
Luigi,
audience.
he's supposed to be somewhere else.
Where is he supposed to be? Oh.
The Waffle Kingdom.
Oh, that's right.
And thankfully, now that we have coops, we can destroy a line of enemies on the ground. Just like that. That's very convenient. And there is the quick change upgrade in this game, where you can, like, switch partners in the same turn.
It'll cost 9 BP to put on.
Yeah, they, like... And it's like, it costs, like, significantly more PP than it did in the first game.
You just said PP, dude. You fucking idiot. Are you stupid? It's BP, you idiot. You said PP.
BP, oil spill.
Now that is relevant. Now that is up to
That's
date.
hot.
Oh, that's hot. If I could have a YouTube rewind, I'd have Marcus Brownlee and Fortnite.
That's it.
I was actually excited. I don't know if I've said, but I was actually excited for for YouTube Rewind this past year because I wanted to see how much everybody would hate it, and I was not let down. So I'm excited for this next one.
Gangnam Style.
Yes, I actually get excited when that time of year rolls around.
I think there might be something here, maybe.
It's actually, I'm
Nope.
bored. All this jumping on hills.
You know, it might be a little
Don't have
faster
all
if
day.
I had my spin dash.
Well,
But they took it out for no
That's not
reason.
Nintendo's fault. That's your fault. Oh, Michael.
Tails
Wait,
Castle.
Michael. There's a little spring there. Yeah. You should use it.
There's a badge down here.
That's really interesting. You go back and use the
So
spring.
here we are at Koopa Brothers Fortress. I mean, Hooktail Castle.
Yeah. Do you think dragons are like other lizards where you can like rub their eyes and they'll fall asleep?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. You do. I know it works on alligators and turtles. But you do this thing where you like put pressure above their eyes and they go. But I guess it depends on what kind of dragon.
The happy heart.
Is it more of a
for the
lizard?
happy
Is it more of a
badge.
lizard? I don't know. Maybe that just works on cold-blooded. I don't fucking know. Who cares? See, there was something up here. See, I was right, Michael.
Well, this is where you're supposed to go
I
to
was
get
right,
into the
Michael.
dungeon, but I went down the lower path first to get the badge.
I was right. Oh, I'm really smart. You know, these tricky video game makers always try to trip me up with their tricks and traps. I associate this castle with Come On Eileen. That's true.
Only you, Eric.
No, I'm not gonna explain why. I just know that that's the case. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Gonna do everything. Ice cream.
Batman took that ice cream.
I watched that like 2 days ago. This is not a Let's Play, is it?
Well, it's a ZBros play.
Ah, that's true. That's like a euphemism for terrible. But in a good way. That's why we're world renowned and we've won several awards.
Yeah.
What's the worst name you could think of for like a you know how they give awards away for like best social media memester, you know, that kind of crap? What fucking dumb name would you give the award for the best Let's Player at the influencer awards? Plus I feel like there has to be different classes of gamers. You know, you have your high octane competitive gamers and you have your then you got your funny physics games solo Let's Players, and then you have a few guys in a room sitting down and playing video games Let's Players. And then you have your informative Let's Players. So there needs to be 4 separate award names, Michael. Go. One for each.
This is just like when you asked me to name like 5 K-pop bands.
I couldn't name 5 K-pop bands.
Well, you did. You made up a bunch of shit.
Oh, that's right. Gimli. Chimp Lip. The fish food and the goblin. And the Space Chimps 3.
Is there a Space Chimps 3?
Yeah, it's a K-pop band. And Bucket That Falls from Stage Ceiling. The top 5 K-pop bands.
Bingle the Schmick.
Yeah, BTS. I was trying to think of a TS and you accidentally made one. That was weird.
Sorry.
Well, award names. Let's go. Come on. You gotta think of one.
Eric, listen.
No, come on. What would you give? You're welcoming Markiplier up on the stage. He's been playing Skate 3 and screaming. What award do you give him?
The golden microphone.
It does have to be a golden something, doesn't it? The golden fruit.
Take these golden fruit that imprisoned me.
The golden thumbnail.
There you go.
That's what you call
like
it.
That.
That's genius. It's more of a best thumbnail
and not like
award.
Zartog, who stole Zartog's gold play button.
Will that be relevant? That won't even be relevant. Oh well. Okay, here's another important question. Because you know I only have the most important questions. Okay, you know how lots of fan bases need a name?
Oh no.
What do we name the ZBros multi-million member fan base?
The ZBros 5?
No. Oh wait, no, that's pretty genius actually. The only fan base
the
that
said
you can name.
tuplets. He liked that one.
That's really fucking stupid.
Well, so are we.
Yeah, I suppose it works. I was gonna call them like the Gimp Lips.
What? At least mine, has like Z in it,
Listen, I wasn't even paying attention to what I was saying when I was saying it, so you can't make fun of my terrible name. Oh!
I legit thought all the...
Wait, dry bones are in this game?
Well, technically those are dull bones, but yes.
Wow, that's 2.
Wow.
I'm gonna count that as 2.
Okay, so you can use the D-pad to, like, get to parts of the menu quicker, but they changed it from the first game, which throws me off.
That's a good story. When's the book coming out?
After Zartog loses the election.
Alright. Way to bring that into this. These
bones, they remind me of my father.
This epic Let's Play.
There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! What's this? Alright, my father's clutching a letter. So, what should I do? Should I read it?
Should I read it?
Okay, I can do this.
Does he read it regardless?
I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I'm stuck and can go no further. So in this letter I shall note Hooktail's weaknesses for those who follow. You'll see in a moment. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures that begin with cur and end with icket. Hidden somewhere in this castle is an item related to Hooktail's weakness. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find that item.
What's his face?
One last thing. If faced with ultimate doom, the fiend will use any trick to save itself. If you hope to defeat it, do not give in to your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you, and I'm proud of who you've become. Huh? He's my son, Colorado, not Coops, who was the archaeologist from the
Yes.
first game.
So wait, that's the archaeologist's dad.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, oops, I guess this isn't my father after all. If this isn't my father, then I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. It's kind of morbid when you think about it.
Yeah, well, this game opened up with a noose. It's that kind of game. Like I said, this is like the Majora's Mask. Paper Mario.
You clearly don't value your lives much if you come to this castle to disturb us. You will go no further from this moment on. You'll be nothing but bones.
Oh, shit, you're boned.
Good one.
Thank you.
Okay, so you gotta use a hammer. It's pretty easy. They bring this back later and you have to like chase the guy too, and it's like, fuck that. Okay, so...
Doesn't POW block or something work here?
It would if I had one.
But you
I'm
used
sorry.
it.
If I had one!
Here's where my POW block would go. Why did you use it so foolishly?
Well, I used it on the last boss. And then you told me not to buy items, so...
I didn't say that. No, you asked, is there anything worth getting? And I said, no. Very different. Very different.
Unlike Pemco Insurance, which is only a little different.
Wait. Oh yeah, that comes after. Okay. Sorry, I forgot how the Pemco Insurance fucking slogan went for a second there. I can only... The only thing I could do is beg for your forgiveness.
That's a red bones. A little too red, I think. No fashion sense, you know? Unlike your average dull bones, even if you pound it to 0 HP and it crumbles, it totally might revive. Like a zombie. My advice is to get rid of all the dull bones and then attack him. Oh, and one more thing. It might start... Once its friends start to follow, it might create more.
That would truly be unfortunate. Michael, danger! This is terrifying. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Has anybody ever won that? Anyways.
Yes. George...
Tsuklos.
No, Timbo. George Timbo, back in 1983, he did, he got the FP, the flower one.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually happened, and he caught it all on a VHS tape. Yeah. Yeah, I like how you're doing visual jokes.
That's true.
You'd be good on radio.
Okay, anyways.
You're gonna get hit by that guy.
So, in the first game, we had upgrade blocks.
I was wrong.
In this game, we have shine sprites, and you have to bring them to Merlon. In the first game, he's back. And if you bring him 3
Wait,
shine
is
sprites...
Merlon the main one?
Yes.
You know what I mean.
He's the one who had the spinning roof in the first game, and
Yes.
the one you meet again in Super Paper Mario.
So he's just
at the beginning.
casually in this game? I thought it was like a different wizard.
Well, it very well could be. That could be the canon. I just always assumed that they were like the same guy.
If you're willing to say. You're gonna get
I'll fix your room for you, if you're willing to pay. Well, gee, more experience for me then.
Yeah, I like you get to watch every bone be thrown. Every little piece of his sprite.
It's almost like we're playing the Harry Potter games on GameCube. It's so slow.
It's a fire flower. That'll be great for these dull bones.
Actually, fire is super effective on those guys.
I thought it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's like if you use Bombette on the dry bones in the first game, you can get like 19 damage on them.
Yeah.
They're like ridiculously weak to fire.
Weak to fire?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be like, I feel like fire never works on skeletons.
It shouldn't, but... Well, actually, in Final Fantasy, fire, the undead is usually weak to fire.
That was weak to like light.
Well, yeah, it's weak to cure spells, light, and fire.
Okay. I don't care. Also, Just to clarify.
Now we have a Prizzle.
Yeah, puzzles are fun and interactive.
And we gotta go get a Cree, and the only way to get the actually ride this up. So yeah, they do bring some puzzle opportunities out of Koops's shell hold thing.
He's got him in a shell hold.
You can still grab stuff from a distance, just like Koops, so that's useful.
This is Koops, you fucking idiot. You mean just like Cooper?
Yeah.
You'd think you'd never even play this game before.
Return to the scene of the crime. I haven't stolen anything yet.
I don't get this reference.
It's Sly Cooper.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't play baby
Carmelita.
games.
Haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
I only play Fortnite.
I play Fortnite like a small child.
Fortnite! Fortnite! You're going night.
I'm 5 years old and I play Fortnite.
I'm getting the V-Bucks. Ask mommy for the Visa.
And one big ol' swipe of your mom's credit card.
Not doing this on the dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Dude, how long is this place?
Where
I can only think of so many ghoul-related scenarios. What do you think a ghoul is? Because I've heard everybody I've asked has a different answer.
Okay, in Lords of Shadow, they're like undead creatures that cannibalize each other.
So it's just kind of like a...
They're different from zombies.
Yeah,
but
that's clear.
But there's still undead creatures.
See, I've always thought that they're kind of like... They're not undead. Like, but they're like just fucked up weird humans. Sort of. Like corrupted humans. A little bit.
Yeah.
But like I've said, everybody has a different answer. Although I've heard more people say they're undead than they aren't. So maybe I need to change my answer.
Well, it's almost like they're
The kind of stuff I'm trying
fantastical
to figure
creatures
out.
that don't really exist.
Wrong. Ghouls are real. Goblins are real. Fairies are real. I've seen a video on YouTube. You ever seen... Those videos are great. I love those. Here's this cryptid. Could it be real? Oh, could it be real? I like this guy named Look Now TV who like edits himself. Like he cuts himself off with his editing to like show the next picture of like a real fairy caught on tape. Michael's just ignoring me basically.
I have to play the video game.
Yeah, you can do two things at once. You can listen to me talk about ghouls and fairies while playing Mario, Paper Mario.
Why are we talking about ghouls and fairies, though?
Why not? See? No answer. What do you want to talk about then, huh?
I don't know, maybe one of your trademark hypotheticals?
Alright, so... Okay, who do you think would win in a fight? A ghoul or a fairy?
Depends. What kind of abilities does the fairy have?
Well, I don't know. That's
What
I
the
want to hear
hell?
your logic.
Hey, guess. It's been a long time since anyone came here. A real long time.
He's dodging my question.
You
Dodging
heard
the
me,
questions.
huh? Alright, the ghoul.
Why?
Wait a
you have
second.
to explain.
Because the fairy has no abilities.
What do you... What if it does?
Well, you didn't... I asked you
No,
if they
I
didn't.
said... What abilities do you ascribe to a fairy?
Like, it depends on the universe.
Well, yeah. Okay, what if you could pick one type of fairy to have be real?
Wait a sec, if you can hear my
All right, we'll
voice, you
come
must
back
be
to
some
this.
legendary hero or something.
Come back to this.
Or not. To be honest, I'm sure anyone with ears can hear me. But it sure is fun zinging people with that whole legendary hero bit. Hey, but seriously, folks, I was wondering if you could let me out of this chest. I've been locked in here so long I'm starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. All you have to do is find the key and let me out. Easy. Huh? What do you mean? Think you'll be cursed if you open the box? Ridiculous. Who would do that, really? Wait in a box and curse folks. A real slime ball, that's who. But I'm not a real slime ball, and I would do no such thing.
Really?
but that should be obvious. Oh, look, if you want to help me out, maybe I'll help you out. You know, a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Except in reverse order. Of course, you don't have to if you really don't want to. Finding a key is hard.
Alright, Michael. Back to what matters. What type of fairy do you think?
Well, Eric,
Like it
you're
could
the
be
one...
like a fairy from like one of the Barbie movies.
Very Odd Parents.
Okay. And what powers does a ghoul have? To you, in your surmisation.
I mean, like, they're kind of... I hate to say that like zombies, because that contradicts what I said earlier, but they kind of like swarm you and overwhelm you.
You think so?
Yeah, and then they try to eat you. And that was super easy.
So, the obvious answer then is, unlike when you said the ghoul would win, that obviously the fairy would win.
Sure, fairy wins.
So you've changed your mind.
Boy, am I so glad you found that key.
I'm glad we had this discussion. You've come to some more solid conclusions.
Do that. Look, you found the key. Now just use it to open the box.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Fools!
It's a fairy.
Why is that the running gag?
It's not a running gag.
Only
I
the
asked you
most
one simple question.
pudding-brained dolt would fall for a scheme like that. Castle's traps preventing anyone who's
Michael's
entered
like
this
the
place
Mr. Crocker of the real world.
I wonder which path you take.
His
Your
ears
fate
on his
to
neck,
waste
too.
away. But wait, there's more to this great deal. I'll throw in a free curse. No charge.
Oh, you fucking lucky bastard. I wanted a free curse.
Oh! Now you're cursed, doofus, and it serves you right. This curse is more cursed than curse-worthy than ever curse that's ever cursed you. Or this curse makes you like a piece of paper when you press and hold R.
That truly is terrifying.
You idiot! Press and hold R! Press and hold R and be ashamed! Whee! Just look at yourself. Embarrassing for you! Eat a sandwich, skinny! You understand what this curse means for you? You idiot!
Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted to see if he'd say something funny.
And you were wrong.
Then farewell, dumbbells! Whee!
Look at that background.
Yeah, it's dithering.
Oh.
Did you know that if you look at like a vending machine and you look at the art in the
In
vending
our
machine
world,
closely,
instead of the Sith, it's the With. It stands for withering. And Michael is like the Emperor Palpatine. That's the lore. Somebody make a Prima strategy guide about it. Do you think Prima's still around?
I mean, there are still people making physical guidebooks.
I'm talking about Prima though.
I don't know about Prima. I think they're
kaput?
done. Yeah, I think they're kaput. Like nowadays, I think that strategy guides are like a fancy schmancy thing. Like they print them in hardcover books.
More, yeah, it's more like a...
It's an enthusiast kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they charge you more for it.
Yeah. Those are cool though.
Yeah.
If you have the capital.
If you have the cashola, as Zeke would say, that sucks donkey balls.
Because I mean, yeah, I suppose they've kind of gone as the internet has arisen.
Yeah.
In terms of practicality.
I remember the first time, I remember when we first got Twilight Princess and I was playing it and I was like in the first part in the village, I couldn't figure out what to do. And I'm like, geez, I'm gonna have to buy a strategy guide. Because we had
you said it exactly like that too, I remember I was there.
And because it's like we had one for the Wind Waker, which I lent to my friend Kyle and never got back.
Yeah, that's really do be how it is sometimes.
So it's like I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to get one for Twilight Princess, but then I just looked it up on the internet and I'm like, wait, you can look stuff up on the internet?
You said it like that too. You sounded like Pete.
Wait, you can look stuff up on the internet?
I had one of those hardcover nice strategy guides for Phantom Hourglass of all games. It's actually pretty nice. Anyway, that's my TED Talk.